Good evening, everybody, and happy birthday. And welcome all you distinguished Marines, honored deaths. I'm just going to say a few words. First of all, I am deeply honored to be selected to be your guest of honor or speaker tonight. Now I think about this, each and every one of you Marines capable of doing the same thing. I happen to be one of the many spokes in the wheel that make the Marine Corps what it is today. Despite rank, despite MOS, we all work together as a team in order to accomplish our mission. It doesn't matter whether you're, we used to call them Remington Raiders or aviators, we got a few of those here. Hoorah! Whatever you did, it was important, and whatever you do now is important to continue the legacy that we have all been part of all these years. So I am deeply honored to be able to say a few words to you from my heart. Did you all bring your memo pens? All Marines are supposed to be carrying a memo pen, right? Yeah. How many people have them? There we go. Wrong code. Okay. We're all equally important. Marines are equally important. No matter what we do, as I mentioned. And you know, it's 240 years. That's a long time. I remember the very first Marine Corps ball I went to was the 192nd. 48 years ago. 48 years ago, right during the heart of Vietnam. And recently, I went back to Quantico for our very first reunion of my class of TBS, the basic school, 1-68, to see my old friends, my comrades in arms. And yeah, they look different. Some of them were in wheelchairs, a lot of them were WIAs, a number of them were KIAs. So we spent a lot of time catching up with each other and eulogizing the folks that who were so young at that time, who were sent over to Vietnam, and they prepared us well at the basic school. But nobody could prepare you for that big black train, the reality of being it. And at that time, we all leaned back and appreciated the kind of grueling training that made us Marines. Well, this is what it's all about. It's about the Marine Corps, and that is what makes a Marine is that basic training. Whether it be boot camp, OCS, whatever the means of training, it's hard. And what do we learn? I think we all agree that through this training, we learn how far we can push ourselves. Do you agree? Yeah. We can push ourselves beyond what we ever dreamed that we could do. And we can keep on going, whether it's in the snow, freezing conditions, in the heat. We're Marines, and we've taught to withstand the discomforts in order to work together as a team in order to accomplish the mission. Because that's what we Marines do. That's why we are regarded as the best of the best in the world. When the whistle blows or the red balloon goes up, we're going to send the Marines. And that's what we do. And we're part of that legacy. And we have to keep that legacy going, which we're doing here tonight. It's about commitment. It's about commitment to your family, your country, commitment to doing the right thing. It's about loyalty. It's about honor, being a Marine. It's honorable to be a Marine. It's the highest honor I could think of for me personally, to be a Marine. In fact, back at Quantico, during this reunion at basic school, we went over to the Vietnam Memorial Wall. And we found the names of our comrades. There were quite a few there. Guys that left us, the fallen heroes, at the age of 21, 22. So, with wonderful careers ahead. And we all sat around and we eulogized and talked about it. And you know, one thing that came out of it was this: we wouldn't trade that experience for anything. What we learned definitely helped us all in life. It made us part of one of the biggest, most important brotherhoods / sisterhoods in the world. We're the best of the best, and we all know that. And we know our motto: Semper Fidelis, Semper Fi. You ever think deeply what that really means? Always, always faithful. It's not just a buzzword, Semper Fi. You think about it, how deeply that means to a Marine. It's always, you're always loyal, you're always committed, you're always going to keep coming through, you're always going to win, you're not going to give up. And that's what makes a Marine. And that's why I'm so proud to have experienced this, and I continue to experience it. And I'm so proud of all the brothers and sisters that I have, that I've met, you know, throughout the years. So when you use the term Semper Fi, remember, you are always committed. You are always faithful. You are always ready for the task. You are never going to give up. And that's true today. We have to pass this on to the generations that come. And it will happen, because that's what the Marine Corps is all about. It's about courage. It's about courage, doing the right thing no matter what, helping your buddies, making sure you follow the chain of command and get the mission accomplished. It's all about mission orientation. We do it no matter what the discomforts are. And I wanted to say, in addition to that, I told you before at basic school in April, this past April, it was a very, very sad occasion, but it was also exhilarating in a respect that there were a lot of next of kin that came that wanted to know how their brother or husband, what happened to him. We just heard that, you know, he died, but what happened? Well, we were able to bring some closure, you know, to a lot of families that attended that, which was most rewarding, and they left feeling very exhilarated, and they understood what Marines are all about, and why their brother or sister or husband joined the Marines. The widows came. They were there because deep in their hearts they were also Marines. How many of you were born on November 10th? Anybody born on November 10th? Come on, raise your hand high. Josh, happy birthday to you. How many folks? Okay, not that many. How many people were married on November the 10th? Is there anybody married here? Most of us have been married a pretty long time, I guess. But I also want to thank the Marine Corps League for doing such a fabulous job here tonight. This is the first ball that I've attended in quite a while. It's a lot different than being back in Quantico 48 years ago and being in that hangar with parachute tents all around. and all these makeshift tables, et cetera, balloons, and all of that. So I want to wish you all a very happy birthday. I hope that you keep realizing what the Marine Corps is all about. I know that you will. It's a very deep thing. It's something to be extremely proud of. Always remember, the Marine Corps, we are the best of the best. We are the benchmark. Many countries have a Marine Corps. I've seen them on my trips. They can't measure up. They just can't measure up to us, okay? Because our secret, again, is all in the training. When we take a recruit or a candidate officer and sculpt that person into both mind and body into our Marine Corps philosophy, which again, loyalty, courage, commitment. And I'll say one other thing here about this honor thing, and that is, I have noticed over the years, there are folks out there that hedge a little bit on their military service. Okay? Some folks say they were a Marine, and they weren't a Marine. Some folks say they got a Bronze Star, they didn't. And I've met too many of these people. So the honors go to the folks that earn them. Always earned, never given. And we all know the saying, once a Marine, always a Marine. You're always a Marine. Now, what I'd like to do is hear a couple of hoorahs from you. Yeah! Okay, when I raise my hand, I want to hear a very loud hoorah. Hoorah! Not too much. Okay, come on. All women, let's get into this. Hoorah! This is the last one. Make it good. Come on. If there's folks from the Army and the Air Force, we understand. All right, here's the last one. Make it good. Hoorah! Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.